on behalf of the students and scholars of Philosophy Department, Pondicherry University. I welcome all the faculty members, like our HOD sir, Velmurthy sir, Shanta Kumari ma'am, and Indra Teachers Day, and Dr. Radha Krishnan birth anniversary. We would like to honor Dr. Radha Krishnan's portrait by our faculty.
The lightning. Okay, now please go. First of all, I would like to thank both second years, first years, and PhD scholars arranging this event to celebrate observing that Radha Krishna's birthday as a teacher's day. On the same occasion, you also want to honor teachers. So, that aspect, I first thank you people, one and all. If I want to say some words about Teachers' Day in this occasion, first of all, you should, all people, the philosophy students, should be proud of celebrating Radha Krishna's birthday as a Teachers' Day. The reason is very simple. He is basically a philosophy student, he is studying philosophy, taught philosophy, right? That he is teaching them what are observed. Many people recognized him and observed by what Teachers' Day in India. So in that way, we have more affection or sentiment to celebrate our own Indian philosophers, or you can say that we have more rights, or you can say the blankness or whatever it is. So we are more close to Radha Krishna. So he has produced a lot of good books. Indian philosophy, Eastern philosophy and Western philosophy, and against Dhamma, again about Dhamma, Dhammapada, and again Bhagavad Gita. So there are many things. So not only Indian, Eastern, Western aspect also he has produced a lot. So in our academic discipline, he has contributed a lot. So a philosophy teacher, his birthday has been celebrated or observed as a Teachers' Day in India. In that way, you have to be more proud to celebrate that. So that way, you have to feel more strong feel to that. The second thing is that he was the first person in India, one who proved that Plato's statement, what are the concept of philosopher king. You know that the ruler should be a philosopher and the philosopher should be a king. So he was a person one who proved that in India, being a philosopher, philosophy teacher, he became a ruler, a vice president of India. That's why many people or many stalwarts, many intellectuals says that he proved that the philosopher's king concept of Plato. So this one. The other thing is I want to say that few words about the education, because today we have to say about a topic of education. If you read the sophist people, sophist tradition, they say that the education is the purpose of education is not to seek the job or material things. You have to learn how to articulate, how to address our social issues, the conceptual issues, and all problems. The person, you know that the sophist is not good in one area. They are good in many areas. And also you could find it the same thing in many Greek philosophers. They are not only the scientists, mathematicians, logicians, political thinker. Like Plato, see, you could find it is a good metaphysician, epistemology, again what idealist, then good political philosopher. So they are good in many areas, many fields, right? So that's why they are able to address the social issues, the conceptual issues, anything better way. So the sophist simply was understood as the rhetoric people, or art of interpreter, right? Art of interpreting many things. Why it is required means, if you have this one, then if you are getting or going to rule any state or society, without bias, you can rule better. That's why the concept. that's why the concept, even when Plato had this one, what I feel that he might have taken from your influenced by sophist people. That's why I define the philosophical concept. So, most of the time in the classrooms also, I'm just telling you, you should be more articulate about the problem or conceptual issues. So the art of speaking or interpreting, that should be the essence of the education. These days there are people are feeling that the value education, it's not only you have to be specialized in a particular discipline. He said that you also should learn about the other art, like aesthetic sense, right? The value education. He talks about the person should have how to enjoy, you have to I used to given that most of the time, given Narasimha Rao and the former Prime Minister of India, though he is a Prime Minister, but most of the time he never laughed at him. So just imagine that being educated being, if you don't have that kind of sense, the aesthetic sense, then it will be equated with the wood, stone, and other things. So since you are being, you have to enjoy that particular each and every moment. You have to celebrate that particular thing instead of doing other things. So it talks about the aesthetic sense. The value education is saying that without the aesthetic sense or celebration and everything, that the education is totally meaningless or worthless. It talks about useless. So in that way, I think you also get it is the thing of please keep in your mind and also. And the other point is that I want to tell you this one, but don't mistake that I am taking more time. When you talk about this Socrates virtue concept, again that virtue, if you come to Aristotle, then again to what is that Buddha, then again if you say that many there is a comparison. I think the people when they talks about the virtue, see that if you what is that Aristotle. 12 virtues he talks about, right? The mean position. But the mean position, when he talks about the two extremes, after discussing 12 means, then he talks about the golden mean, right? When first mean, he talks about the courage, right? Then he talks about the two extremes. The person you can't have, generally if your person have the rashness, you won't like it. If you have the cowardice, again you won't like it. So you have the middle part, courage. So that way he has using many virtues like truthfulness, liberality. There are many things. So the same approach you can compare with the Buddhist also. They also talks about the middle part, right? So it means neither rashness nor the cowardice. Anyone means most of the people who don't like it, the person who is the cowardice or the rashness also. But when he talks about all these things, it is not always you have to stick in the middle part. But according to time and space or situation, you have to take the right decision. That is what we call that golden mean. So that we discuss about the Indian context that talks about this affirmative action and all those things. Because people talks about everybody equal, equality, right now. So why it is here there are many practices before. So that exactly that Aristotle's golden mean concept, he talks about that. According to the particular people or situation, their socio-economic condition, we talk about. So my point is that if you compare with Aristotle, then again a Buddhist thing, you come to what Socrates. If you don't cultivate particularly in the classroom, the virtue, right? Then again he also saying that education is meaningless. Particularly what again Aristotle saying that this is the right time. The adult age is the right time that you can cultivate your virtues. So, because in the classroom, I am seeing that people don't mistake in this way because you are arranging many things. So biased, so stagnant in your thought. So what this day is saying that instead of learning, people have to unlearn. So whatever the usual way of learning or the usual way of thinking and the usual way of using the technology, you have to unlearn it. The unlearn means you are going to learn into new thing. You have to come to the thing, whatever the a priori I want from away from that a priori I want or whatever the thing. But these things what you have to unlearn, right? very largely they are using this term. So keep it how to cultivate what a virtue at least within these 2 years, and also try to be unlearn yourself. With these words, I thank you.
He said, he has told, there is nothing to be told. Everybody knows much more than what needs to be told by us. You know what is right, do it. And you know what is wrong, avoid it. So that is where you have to not just these years here, throughout your life. You know what is right, what is wrong. Follow your conscience.
So I would like to call Bhargavi for her dance. Talent on Kavidai or poems in Tamil.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். எனது அருமை தத்துவத்துறையின் தலைமை பேராசிரியர் முனைவர் ஐயா வேலுமன் அவர்களுக்கு காலை வணக்கம். அம்மையார் சாந்தகுமாரி அவர்களுக்கும் வணக்கம். காதல் தான் மனித நேயத்துக்கு அடித்தளம் காதல் தான். உலகம் சுழல்வதும் காதலாளி, என் மனம் சுழல்வதும் காதலாளி. காதல் தான் காமமும் காதல் தான், கலவியலும் காதல் தான். காமமும் கலவியலும் கொச்சையாகும் எனில் காதல் மட்டும் அழகாகுமா? மனிதனை மனிதனாய் உணர வைக்கும் காதல் அழகு எனில் காமமும் அழகே, கலவியலும் அழகே. காதல் தான் அனைத்தும் காதல் தான். பெண்ணே, உன்னை பார்த்த நாள் முதல் என்னை கொன்றது உன் கருவிழியே. வகுப்பறையில் உன்னை கண்டவுடன் பிடித்தது. உன் சிரிப்பழகில் விழுந்த என் மனம் என்னை உறங்க விடாமல் அடித்தது. நான் என்ன தவறு செய்தேனோ பின்மேசையில் அமர்ந்தேன். இருந்தும் என் கண்கள் உன்னை ரசித்தது. கொடுத்து வைத்ததெனவோ உன் முகப்பொருட்கள் உன் கண்ணத்தில் இருந்தபடி என்னை பார்த்து சிரித்தது. தன்னை அழகை குட்டி வைத்ததா கேரளா? மலையாளத்தில் பாடும் என் கவிக்குயிலுக்காக புதுவையில் பிறந்த தமிழ் கவிஞனா நான்.
I would like to invite Mayank from first year philosophy department to sing.
दिया वो जो अधूरी सी याद बाकी है, वो जो अधूरी सी आस बाकी है, वो जो अधूरी सी याद बाकी है। वो रंग रेज, वो रंग रेज तेरे रंग दरिया में डूबना है बस तेरा बनके, नहीं रहना तुझा बनके। एक भी सांस अलग नहीं लेनी, एक भी सांस अलग नहीं लेनी, खींच लेना प्राण से तुमके, है नहीं रहना तुझा बनके।
So next I would like to call the first year's K. Anshika and the second year's Ashwati and Bhargavi for a group dance.
साड़ी के पाल सा कभी मैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे। साड़ी के पाल सा कभी मैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे। टच करके टच करके टच करके टच करके कहाँ जल्दी बच करके टच करके टच करके टच करके दिल से दिल अटैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे। साड़ी के फॉल सा कभी मैच किया रे, कभी छोड़ दिया दिल, कभी कैच किया रे।
First of all, so it will take more time, huh?
Things move too fast, then I can't compete with this 21st century anymore. I don't want to do this, but this will taking my mini seminar once again by force.
Mini seminar.
Mini seminar.
Really?
I just finished my seminar.
Okay, go ahead.
Whatever it may be, I will not think for today. I'm still like a ghost rider with all of those heat on my head roaming everywhere until this program ends. This week has been a very stressful week for many of us. Some people started singing a loud song during the breakfast time in mess. I have to sing a lot of rock songs without any music during this week in our department. I'm still like a so to be fair, I'll start from Akash in alphabetical order. And I'll go some of our friends. Not all of us. Akash is a student of Cuba, but he learns too slow. So he needs to work a little bit more harder. And Amina last week, we took 2 days that I've been trying to tell her for so long that she looks exactly like that nice actor in the music video called Night Goes Slow by Katie Shaw. You check it out. She's a very underrated artist. Some of her songs are very good. And this one, Anjan. This guy is only. I had the most language problem with this guy. He once called me at night to talk about something related from the class, from our class. We just can't communicate with each other. Even with the help of one of our friends near us. So at last we just agreed to leave and talk about it later. In Bharat, I have too many things to say, so I don't even know which one to select first. I'll say only one thing. Before our father has 20 buttons. Yes, in Fasna, she's unexpectedly very good at something. Yes, she's very good at something. Karim, he's the most decent, charming, and gentle guy you could ever get. I can guarantee you. Girls who just listen. Maya, he's a very articulate, academic, candid, and a very nice guy. He looks the same like Bradley Cooper. Nancy, she was very naughty girl in class. Nancy.
She means she.
Nancy.
Nancy. Anshika.
That's her name.
Okay.
Not together.
Not together.
Not
She was a very naughty girl at past. So her name is Nancy, but now not anymore. Navin, he is not here again. He always complained me, saying, Kamai, don't call sister to our classmate. He even didn't come to class during Raksha Bandhan. He said, our classmates are just our classmates, not our sisters. And Lisa, she's the most clever girl.
Who is that?
Lisa.
Nisha.
Yeah, Lisa.
Nisha Dharma.
Okay.
She's the most clever girl. She knows men's perfume is the best.
Men's,
Perfume is best.
I think this girl's perfume, she's men's perfume all the time. She knows that men's perfume is the best. Pariksha. She's going to perfume again. She's the most cute girl in our class. Sometimes I have to open doors for her several times. Sometimes I have to follow her while she fetches water from the filter. She really needs bodyguard with a gun.
Yeah,
छोटा
Fuga. He said is Mahatma Gandhi. Because he's a playboy.
He's a playboy. Huh?
Huh?
Because he's a playboy.
Oh, you. You know the meaning of that? And Gandhi. Oi, A equals B, B equals C, B தெரியுதா? புகழ் காந்தி playboy, okay. And the Gandhi equals playboy.
Sorry, I want to skip her, but actually it will be unfair. So, we had a very rough fight in public. Our wounds are healed, and we are waiting for the mark to disappear too. So, I'll stop here. Razi used to show me
That is
her boyfriend. Used to show me her boyfriend was very tall and nice and handsome from time to time. Sometimes he used to show me her boyfriend, very tall, very nice, very handsome.
என்னடா இது என்னது
She used to show me her boyfriend time to time as a reminder, so that when I sit near her, I'm always being very careful with her.
Yeah, because the other
Yes.
boyfriend is already
That's it.
Always show me her.
so you're competing with him, huh?
Satya is a poet. He's a poet, dancer, and singer. And he's the one who roasts me in public all the time. Yes. Kicking me, punching me, stabbing me, everything, and then at last, he'll just hug me. Very nice trick. I like him so much. Is it?
That is it.
He doesn't have any feelings, any expressions.
Where is
So
this heartless fellow? Where is this heartless fellow, Vijay? Huh?
He's there again.
Huh?
He's there again. So everyone called him Mona Lisa.
Yaar Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa is a basic
Okay.
expression.
No, in the classroom.
Last time I said Vijay may be lazy in his accents. I was discussing. But the next day he was very angry and he said, next day when I said I don't like metaphysics, next day when I said I don't like metaphysics, he was very angry and he said, if you don't like metaphysics, you just get out of the class. Yes, he said that. I told him to finish this. Sister Dipali here. Sister Dipali. She's the only Manipuri girl who
If anybody says they don't like metaphysics, that itself is a metaphysical standpoint.
Yes.
That is skepticism.
Sister Dipali. She's the only student in our
Dipali.
department
Dipali.
who's from Manipur. One time in SARC,
She's not in the company.
there was rain, so we all were hiding under the building roof. The building was leaking some water from the roof. She just came and was playing with the water like a child.
Be careful, there is a toilet also on
Like a child and in my, and in my mind I was like, no sister, no, not like that. Who knows if someone was peeing on the roof?
Could be.
And lastly, me myself, I'm just a squirrel.
Huh? Huh?
I'm just a squirrel.
Squirrel. Where's your tail?
I'm just a squirrel. Just right behind the maze. I used to see that maze. I used to see the maze tree. Who plays with every crows, hopes, birds, etc. With a big hope that one day I will have my bone height surgery to increase my height. At least by 2 inches. Thank you all.
Thank you, Kamai, for your narrations of your classmates and those speakers. Next performance, I would like to invite Bharat of first year for dance. Wonderful performance. So, as we are concluding this program, I would like to say a word of thanks.
Thank you everyone for organizing this event. So especially second year, because they are the ones who started this idea. And the decorations and like they were the entire day yesterday. So I was here in the evening, they were working, I was in the morning, they were working, they were practicing, they were working. So it's a very tiresome job, which they organized it well, all the decoration and all. First time I'm seeing this beautiful, this so beautiful. Like everything, decoration and all. So thank you for doing that and thank you for coming.